Dear students, welcome to class 6 geography, and today we are at the last part of the chapter landforms. Here we are going to see the people living in different types of landforms, that is mountains and plains. You can see here the last part, landforms and people, where the lifestyle of the people given, how the people are living in mountains as well as in plains, and how they are getting affected by the geographical location as well as the climate. Now see, when we are comparing the lifestyle, I will give you some points on it. You will get some points here in this and some points which I am going to give you. If it is not here, these are very common points that we all know about. So let's compare the lifestyle of the people in landforms and in mountains. We will start with the climate that prevails in the mountains as well as in the plains. In the mountains, the climate is either cold or mild throughout the year. The summer months, that is the month of May and June, are cool in mountains. Point it out, it's not warm or hot, but it is cool. While on the other hand, the plains experience extreme climate. The summer months, that is the month of May and June, are very hot. Cold winds blow from December to February, while July and August, which are the rainy season, that is the wet and humid months. Now point 2. The mountainous region consists of mountainous, red and black soil, and people mainly grow here tea, coffee, dry fruits, citrus fruits. On the other hand, plains are quite rich in fertile alluvial soil, and people mostly grow here wheat and rice, that is our staple diet, maize, cereals, vegetables, mostly potatoes and other vegetables are also grown over here. Point number 3. The main occupation of the people in the mountainous region is animal rearing. Because mountains, you can see it's very good in pastures or grasses. That is the main food for the cattle. So men are mainly involved in livestock rearing. Farming is also practiced here. The main type of farming, that is terrace farming or step farming, because mountains are sloping, and because of the slopes it's not possible to farm it here, cultivate the crops here. So therefore terraces or steps are made and then agriculture is practiced. People are also involved in handicrafts. While in the plains, agriculture is the main occupation, and people also work in industries, factories. They are also involved in handicrafts. Point number 4. In mountainous regions, people mostly live in houses that is made up of wood, and it has sloping roofs. Why do they do so? Because the wood helps to keep the houses warm, and the sloping roofs easily slide off the snow. While on the other hand, in plains, people mostly live in muddy houses, that is kacha houses, in the rural areas or in villages, and in pakka houses, that is made up of cement, bricks and stones, in the urban areas or towns and cities. Now let's see what kind of clothes they wear. People mostly wear woolen clothes with caps to cover their heads from severe cold in the mountainous region. And in plains, people mostly wear cotton clothes during summer season, woolen clothes during winter season, while during rainy season they mostly wear synthetics or silk. Now what is the concluding point here? The world's biggest cities are located in plains, that we discussed about it earlier, that all the big cities of the world are located in plains. Plains are more developed and populated than mountains. And at last, due to the availability of fertile soil, better lifestyle and better employment opportunities, people prefer plains to other landforms for living. So the chapter landform is over, where we discussed about the landforms, the endogenous processes, the exogenous processes. Then you can see the mountains, types of mountains, in which fold mountains, block mountains and volcanic mountains, and this diagram, fold mountains, you will practice. In block mountains, you can see the formation of block mountains. This is the diagram you are going to practice. And what is volcanic mountains? Diagram you can see here. You will practice this diagram. Importance of mountains we have discussed. And now you see in this chart you will see the types of mountains. How does it originate? How does it look like? That is the appearance and the examples of these types of mountains. Then you will see plateaus, types of plateaus, formation of plateaus as well as its importance. Here you will see intermountain plateaus, Piedmont plateaus, continental plateaus. Explanation along with this diagram you will practice. Then you see there is Rift Valley as well as the diagram that is given of the Rift Valley. This is for your practice. You are going to practice it, that how the Rift Valley is formed. Then we come to plains. The types of plains that we have discussed already, importance of plains, and at last landforms and people. Now we will see the worksheet from today's part. 2 questions are there. Number 1, differentiate between the lifestyle of people living in the mountains and on plains. Students, what I discussed with you in columns, 2 columns about the lifestyle of the people there as well as the geographical condition, the climate, the soil, everything what is written, what I discussed, that you are going to write in it. And second is, why do people prefer plains to other landforms for living? For this, you see this part. Due to the availability of fertile soil, better lifestyle, employment opportunities, people prefer plains to other landforms for living. Apart from this, if you want to add anything else, you are welcome for it, you can add. So this is all about this chapter, and next week we are going to start the new chapter. Thank you.